I got your attention, I got myself Court Purple Air Jordan 1 mids. They were kind of ugly. A little bit ugly. So what I'm gonna be doing is kind of customizing them, remaking them. Gonna be adjusting lots of stuff on this so they look a lot better. So first of all, I cut the collar off. We don't need that anymore. We got ourselves an oversized tongue right here. Definitely gonna customize that. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is that little eyelet right there. It's looking really ugly, all perked up. We gotta curve it. We gotta give it some curve. So what I'm gonna be doing is edging that off to make it a little smooth, a little bit better. I'm gonna be cleaning up the edge right here as well. I pretty much got all the leather out for the most part. I just wanna make it nice and clean. Now we also have to cut the tongue off, kind of cut about I feel like that's our measurement right there. We just cut that inch right off and then we'll put it right up. So as you can see, this is what are we doing, you know? So we gotta cut that excess off. We're gonna shove it up there, stitch a new line on there. A-okay. So for right now, what we're gonna be doing is pretty much kind of customizing it with that cutting stuff. And then after that, we might stitch some more stuff on, or painting or cutting, stuff like that. But let's get right to it. So I cut the tongue off on the Jordan, as you can see right there, nice and clean and flush. Now the tongue, I cut one little section and then half of the section. What that gives is this half section is pretty much my alignment and the line that I'm gonna be using in order to stitch on. So if I get the front, that line is gonna be aligned up right there. So it's nice and simple, because if I cut it on the line, then I would have to stitch along like this section, and I don't want to stitch along this section. I want to stitch where this stitch line right here is perfectly parallel. I curve the top off here so that top lace loop isn't there. So now we just got 5 holes, 3, 2 right there, pretty simple and easy. I might come back to and paint this black just so it doesn't stand out as much, because I would rather have it all flush right here. So that's just going to be, you know, kind of later down the road. But for right now, got to stitch the front tongue onto there, then we'll keep on going. So it is all stitched. This is what we're working with right here. Now, looking back at it, I think I'm going to stitch that little area right there. If I just run a line right across there to kind of match that thread, so you got that thread right there, and if you ran it over, it'd be more flush, and it'd also look more natural, and it would look like it's kind of meant to be. But for right now, I'm not too sure if I want to go like Travis Scott on it. If we're gonna, you know, rip this off on the outside, go like a backwards Travis Scott Nike sign, maybe throw something random on there. I think that'd be cool, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm just winging it right now. I think this is super fun so far, so let's keep on going. So I ended up throwing black thread in there. What I'm gonna be doing is stitching across the top right there. So I'm gonna do a little, you know, on each side and get to stitching. I broke the needle. So what I got here is the thread. So it's stitched on the edge on the lip right there, but I gotta kind of cut all the excess off. So I'm just gonna go along the edge, and now that that is all clean, gotta get the inside as well. Boom, boom, just like that. I get my handy dandy lighter, one pass on the inside, other side, kind of push it off. But for the most part, if you could kind of get that glare right there, it's along the top line right there. So we are doing good so far. Had to turn the hat backwards because it's getting kind of hot in here, but for the most part, they are looking a lot better. They look actually factory now. So that thread across the top looks really nice. If I get my black pin somewhere, actually it's right here. So if we're gonna stay in the shot, zoom out a little bit, turn my hat forward, we're gonna pull the handy dandy ink pen out. It was that easy. So now it actually looks somewhat normal. So we're doing pretty good so far. Not too sure what I'm gonna do with it next, so I'm gonna think for a second. So my idea is to cut the outside Nike sign right off. So we're gonna cut that right off, and I think I'm gonna stitch it onto another piece of the shoe. So maybe like the inside, and we got a double Nike sign going on there, kind of weird looking, but hey, it'll look super cool. Then on the outside, we're gonna put a Travis Scott backwards Nike sign. We might add some other stuff too, but I'm thinking about adding that right on there, and then we'll just kind of keep on going from there. Maybe paint it, customize it a little bit more, but that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I'm gonna get my X-Acto knife, slice that right off, stitch it on the other side, keep on going. So I got my pattern for the Nike sign on the outside. Now what it's gonna look like is, if I line it up correctly, it's pretty much gonna look like that. So pretty simple, and it'll make a lot more sense once it goes on there, but this is my pattern. Now I'm gonna go right over here to my scraps, and I might use, actually that's very convenient that that's on the top. Might use that. I got some gator right here. I got some python. I got some, ooh, this is from a very old video, if you remember that. That's almost like a year ago. Oh, that would be very cool if before that or after that, if I stitched the low top tongue on there. Gosh. So my only other idea is to use the gray gator, but I don't want to use that, or the crocodile. I don't want to use that. That was the belly. So I think I'm going to use this black suede, and it will also go with the black suede that's already on here. So what I'm gonna do is trace it out, cut it out, put it right on there, stitch it up with black thread, and from there I'm gonna try to fill up the little holes that you got on the inside Nike. And also I see that I'll have to paint it just because it's a little tinted where they stitch it. I'm not too sure if that's some like residue, some glue, not too sure. You can kind of see that on the screen. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, but I'm going to stitch the leather out, stitch it right on there, and we're on to the next step. So let's go. So this is the inside, this is the outside. Outside looking pretty good so far. I still got to fill in those holes because they're kind of annoying, but I'm gonna paint right over it white just to make it flush, clean. I also got my trace marks for my leather, but those go away with heat, so I'm not too worried about that. Get a heat gun, and then it's done, right? But for right now, what I gotta do is stitch it black. So I gotta go right along the lines, stitch that up. Then we'll come back, do a little bit more customization. Might not do the inside actually, might just keep the inside like that, keep the outside like that. You know, not too sure, kind of playing along with it right now. So I'm gonna go right over there, keep on stitching. So I just came back from Lowe's, had a crazy idea, and we're gonna go with it. So I got some high strength, small hole repair, some stuff. It's like drywall repair pretty much. And all that I'm doing is applying it to the holes. So if that wants to focus on the top of the Nike sign, as you can see, I'm starting to fill in the hole. And then what I'm gonna do is let it dry, go back over it maybe one more time, and then kind of bevel it down, if that makes sense, so it's nice and flat. Then we're gonna paint over it, and hopefully it disappears and there's no more holes. So I'm kind of playing around with this, seeing what's gonna work, what's not gonna work, but this is gonna be very interesting. So I'm gonna keep on going with this and see how it comes out. So I think it came out pretty nice. As I said, you know, some drywall on it. I'm not too sure how it's gonna withstand, but that's gonna be the fun part about it, is we're gonna play around, see how it goes, kind of just using my hand to sand it down naturally. But for the most part, it's pretty smooth. That's kind of what it looks like. I guess there's a shadow right there just of the drywall, but the holes are nice and filled in. So what I gotta do is go back over it with white paint, and then we'll see the final result. So what is this shoe going to be called? Maybe a modified mid, like a mod mid, or cut low, something like that. I'm not too sure. Throw out some ideas to me. But this is the cut off mid court purple Air Jordan 1. I'm super happy with how it turned out. The inside, you know, just looks like a standard Air Jordan low. The outside looks like a Travis Scott. We cut off the top. We stitched up here as well as colored it in black. We cut off the Nike sign on the outside, and we stitched on the Travis Scott Air Jordan Nike sign. And then from there, we caved it in. Some drywall. This was very interesting. Haven't done that before, but thought of it, threw it on there. It worked. Put some white paint over that. We also modified the tongue so the tongue isn't sticking out here anymore. Now it's at a normal area. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you want a pair like this, message me, DM me, email me. If you want to make your own Jordan just like this, join my online shoemaking course. Link down in the description, 100% online, as well as become a member today for all the benefits. But thanks for watching and have a great day.